This is Hollywood. Matías Bombal with you. Sony Pictures Classics brings us an unsettling look at real historical events in dramatized form with Foxcatcher, the real story of billionaire John E. DuPont's involvement with the U.S. Olympic wrestling team, seen through the eyes of two wrestling brothers, with the rather unfortunate results of that involvement following the Games of 1988. Inspired by wrestler Mark Schultz's book of this odd and creepy relationship, director Bennett Miller offers us some very fine performances in a movie which takes its time to tell this story. The highly insulated life of the enormously wealthy families in the United States separates them so completely from the responsibility of normal interaction with those outside their own circle that they seem to lack the social skills of relating effectively to those of lesser circumstances. This movie really explores this idea with a view of the DuPonts, originally from France and Burgundy, that had moved to the USA by 1800 and in short time became the largest producer of black gunpowder in the world. During the 19th century, this family maintained its enormous wealth by the more common practice in that era of arranged marriages between cousins. However, this is now known to not necessarily result with healthy human development, and by the time John E. DuPont was born in 1938, it would appear that as he grew up, that his development may have been slightly arrested. Actor Steve Carell, who is known and loved for his deft handling of comedy, taps into this complex individual with his portrayal of a man whose passion is wrestling and being a patriot for the USA. In this scene, he converses with his mother about plans to donate his childhood train set. Jean DuPont is played brilliantly here by Vanessa Redgrave.
I think we'll give it to the Children's Museum if they have room. Do you agree?
I don't care what you do with the train set. I don't care about trains. Mother, I am leading men. I am training them. I am teaching them. I am giving them a dream, and I am giving America hope.
Hope. It doesn't matter. I'm glad you have your trophy. It can go in the trophy room, not in the Rosemont case. I don't like the sport of wrestling, as you know. It's a low sport. And I don't like to see you being low.
Undaunted, Mr. DuPont wishes to bring in both of the successful Schultz brothers to his Foxcatcher team, which trains on the large grounds of his estate in a specially built gymnasium. He begins with Mark Schultz, played by Channing Tatum, as a not-too-bright man who excels in wrestling, but also lacks finesse of social skills, resulting in one of the oddest screen pairings you'll ever see.
Do you have any idea why I asked you to come here today?
No.
No. Well, Mark, do you have any idea who I am?
No.
There's some rich guy calls you on the phone. I want Mark Schultz to come visit me. Well, I'm a wrestling coach, and I have a deep love for the sport of wrestling. And I wanted to speak with you about your future, about what you hope to achieve. What do you hope to achieve, Mark?
I want to be the best in the world. I want to go to Worlds and win gold. I want to go to the '88 Olympics in Seoul and win gold.
Good. I'm proud of you.
This movie is fascinating to watch because of the excellent performances from all of the actors involved and the solid camera work by Greig Fraser, whose long, steady shots let us examine the faces of complexity as if we were studying them under glass. However, I found the writing to lack sufficient motivation for both of the principal characters to offer an understanding of why they do things and react in the manner that they do. Perhaps this was intentional, to keep us all wondering about these strange men. For example, had DuPont's wrestling passion been born from some latent homosexual inclination, that would then help to understand where he was coming from. But no such possibility is offered by the writers. If Mark Schultz's brooding manner could have been explained more clearly, we'd get why he was pouty for most of the movie, other than the clear feelings of never meeting the level of success of his wrestling brother David, played very well in this movie by Mark Ruffalo. In fact, it seems both DuPont and Mark Schultz seem to be in the shadow of the overachieving David Schultz.
Mark, you have been living in your brother's shadow your entire life. It's time. It's your time now.
I know what you mean.
Do you?
Because everything that I've done, I feel like has somehow been credited to Dave. And, I feel that it's time for me to distance myself from him. Become my own person.
This movie will offer you a sense of unease throughout and fine acting performances. Aside from my inability to pick up a sense of the character's motivation, this is an excellent overall production, and in an age of movies with fast cutting and shaky camera work, this is a welcome offering for adults who are tired of MTV movie-making styles. Look for a scene where the wrestlers are weighing in. The weigh-in official number 1 is the real Mark Schultz, making a cameo in this example of art imitating life. Here's a photo of him with Channing Tatum at the Cannes Film Festival, so you'll know who to look for. The MPAA has given this an R rating. This is your pal, Matías Bombal, bidding you a fond farewell.